Today is February 21st, and given that it is quite sunny out, I'm running air. We are back on the large battery today, and the smaller batteries are back on the solar panel. I have introduced some more fertilizer for the year into the jars, and they have greened up quite well. I am wicking off what I pulled off, about a gallon since the last video, and that is finishing up wicking right over here. That amount of water is just what's been done in the last 4 hours using this process. So I think that's a good place to start for this video. In this video, I want to go over some next steps and hypothetical upgrades I'm considering. The first set of upgrades has to do with scale, and that starts with tanks. The first option is using transparent IBC totes. At this time, I could purchase used IBC totes for around $50 each. At 275 gallons each, a pair or set of 3 of these totes would quickly scale my production volume and pass the 40-gallon mark. However, I have concerns as they are not as transparent as glass, and I would prefer not to have to install wire and power lighting inside the tank. Trading volume for efficiency would be the key in this plan. Another consideration would be freestanding transparent cone bottom tanks. This type of tank has 2 major advantages over the IBC totes. First, the transparency allows significantly more light through the vessel. Secondly, the conical bottom and spout would allow me to drain the collected algae biomass with much less hassle than using a pump along a flat bottom container. This is an issue I am currently experiencing with the carboys and mason jars. However, these freestanding tanks are expensive, as a 25-gallon tank would run around $700, and a 129-gallon tank being around $1,200. Additionally, I would need to construct additional bracing and straps to prevent these from potentially falling over. At any increased scale, I would like to have a small cone bottom tank to assist with separation and collection, similar to the displayed one. Using troughs or an above-ground pool has also been an idea. I would want a transparent cover over the pool to reduce water evaporation as well as keep insects and animals out of it, such as a geodesic dome. A pool vacuum and other cleaning tools and equipment could easily be repurposed. Concerns using a pool include maintenance of the structure, animal and insect incursion, and winterization. Additionally, a pool by itself would most likely result in a single large culture, which could be temperamental at scale. Filtering and refreshing a pool's worth of water to restart a bad culture would be difficult without a second pool. Additionally, dumping and refilling that amount of water, even for winterization, would be wasteful. A pool heater to prevent the water from freezing solid during the winter would probably be necessary, but even a solar pool heater introduces additional variables. The second set of upgrades are structure and support equipment. Storage for large amounts of liquid algae and water will need a protective structure that still provides sunlight and sufficient airflow. A greenhouse is a logical choice for such a structure. A greenhouse would allow the necessary light in while allowing equipment such as air lines and hoses to be left in place, but somewhat protected from harsher elements. Construction costs and maintenance are the major concerns with a greenhouse. With a larger volume of liquid, heavier pumps for air and possibly water would be needed for operations. The type and robustness of this equipment would depend on other factors, but it is worth mentioning at this time. The last item for this video is permanent outdoor solar power and storage. The need for electricity to run equipment will dictate the scale. Normally I do not run air at night or if it is particularly cloudy outside, so storage would not be needed unless additional equipment, such as heaters, required it. This has been a list of the upgrades and next steps I am considering. I hope you enjoyed this video and invite you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.